Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. Today, the FBI recommended that no charges be filed against Hillary Clinton regarding her emails. Now, the FBI decided to conduct an investigation after it had become public information that Hillary Clinton used her personal email account to send State Department emails and to receive emails. There was a question about whether or not there was classified information on her emails and on her personal server. For her emails to contain such information would be a violation of law, so the FBI conducted this investigation. They found that there was evidence of potential violations of the statutes regarding the handling of classified information. This is according to the Washington Post. The director of the FBI said this during his press statement, and he also said that no reasonable prosecutor would bring such a case against Hillary Clinton. And he said that there are reasons why prosecutors wouldn't bring such a case. He said that they looked at all the cases where charges had been filed, and they found that the cases involved situations where there's clearly intentional and willful mishandling of classified information. He also said that there were situations where there were vast quantities of classified information that was exposed in such a way that you can infer that that person intended to mishandle classified information. And he also cited the example of indications of disloyalty to the United States. And then he mentioned efforts to obstruct justice. And he said that none of those facts were present in this case, this potential case against Hillary Clinton. So for that reason, the FBI is not recommending that charges be filed against Hillary Clinton. And this just raises a lot of questions. Because obviously this woman mishandled information. She was using her personal email account to send classified information to others. And the reason why this is a big deal is because a personal email account doesn't have the same protections from espionage or surveillance that I assume that government emails would have. So any kind of foreign power or spies, they could access this classified information. And that information could put American lives in jeopardy in the worst case scenario. So Hillary Clinton said that she had never sent or received classified information through her personal email account. But yet the FBI found that there was classified information in her personal email account. They found 110 classified emails. They found 8 top secret emails. And they talked about in this Washington Post article how thousands of emails could have been accessed by foreign powers. So this is a serious matter. It's not something that should be just brushed aside. And I think that Bernie Sanders really missed an opportunity to raise this issue. And this issue is important for a couple of reasons. First of all, as I said, it's a threat to national security for this classified information to be on a private email account where foreign powers can possibly have access to it. And, recently WikiLeaks just released a lot of Hillary Clinton's emails. That just tells you how vulnerable her email information was and is. So now WikiLeaks has a lot of her emails out there for the public to read. I'll include a link to that article from WikiLeaks, and also I'll include this Washington Post article. So that's the first thing, just the potential for this information to get to foreign powers and to people that should not have the information. So that's the main reason why this is important. Another reason why this is important is because it goes to this question of honesty. This woman, Hillary Clinton, is dishonest. She said that, again, that she never received any kind of classified information, but the FBI found evidence to the contrary. So this is another example of this woman deliberately lying to the public and to the authorities. If this woman can't be relied upon to give, truthful information, then why should anybody elect her? And this is not the first time that she's been caught in a lie. This woman is dishonest all around. During the 2008 campaign, this woman talked about how she arrived, I think it was in Kosovo or some Eastern European country from what I remember. And she said she was under gunfire. She landed and they were under sniper fire and she had to hurry away, to safety and all this and that. But it turns out that the woman did not face any kind of situation like that. It turns out that the woman had a casual, she landed safely. There was no sniper fire. She greeted people at the airport. It was a peaceful gathering. There was no rush. So the woman clearly lied and exaggerated the situation. And this is a woman that you people trust. This is a woman that people actually believe in. This whole situation raises a lot of red flags. When I heard that President Obama was going to be campaigning for her, at that point it was clear that the FBI wasn't going to do anything, that they weren't going to make any kind of recommendations for charges to be pressed against this woman. It was obvious. It was also obvious after Bill Clinton just happened to meet with the Attorney General. I mean, that just has an appearance of unethical conduct. I mean, here the Department of Justice is conducting an investigation of Hillary Clinton. In her email, she faced potential charges. And you have Bill Clinton meeting with the Attorney General for approximately 30 minutes from what I understand. And apparently they want us to believe that there was no discussion at all about the charges that Hillary Clinton was facing. That's what they want us to believe. But I don't know. I mean, I find that hard to believe. I find it hard to believe that they were just coincidentally in the same city at the same time. And that he just happened to stumble upon the Attorney General. I mean, this is a woman who is a legal expert. She has a long career as an attorney. She obviously knows about the rules of ethics. She obviously knew that such a meeting was inappropriate. And my question is, why even have the meeting? Why have the meeting? What was said during the meeting? Was there any effort to influence the outcome of the investigation? That's what I want to know. And now I guess they want us to believe that she will have no influence over the process because she's saying that she will go along with whatever decision staff attorneys make with regard to prosecuting the case. So we're supposed to think that they are free and independent and all that kind of stuff. That's what they want us to believe. But still, it raises a lot of questions, that she would meet with this man, Bill Clinton. I mean, and these people, I'm talking about the Clintons. These people are crafty. These people are wicked. They have been involved in scandal after scandal after scandal. And just like snakes, they find a way to slither their way out of the scandal. This is who we have to choose from nowadays. We have Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. What a horrible selection of choices that we have to choose from. And as I said before, I refuse to participate in, you know, that kind of limited choice. I'm going to vote for a third party candidate, and I plan to do a video soon talking about which third party candidate I'm supporting and why I'm supporting the candidate. But this is a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace that we have somebody that's completely untrustworthy, somebody that's completely crooked and corrupted. And it is sad to see President Obama out there campaigning for Hillary Clinton. This man, during the '08 election, talked about how Hillary Clinton is not trustworthy. He talked about how she would say and do anything to be elected. But now he's out here campaigning for her, saying that she's the most qualified person. He's vouching for this woman who essentially helped jumpstart this whole birtherism that we see in this country. This whole idea that Obama is some kind of foreigner, that Obama is not an American, that he's un-American, that he's some kind of secret Muslim. She is the one who helped start that whole campaign when she, in her campaign, released that picture of President Obama in African Muslim attire. That was designed to feed into the fears of people. And this is a woman who has the audacity to talk about dog whistles. She has the audacity to talk about how Trump is blowing dog whistles, essentially, when this woman specializes in dog whistles. When this is the woman that talked about Obama losing support among hardworking, quote unquote, white Americans. This is the woman that played into all kinds of racial fears when she was campaigning against Obama. And it's just sad to see this president, the first black president, running around campaigning for a woman that had no respect for him at all. This woman degraded him during the campaign in '08. She talked about how she had this wealth of experience to bring to the table. She talked about how even her opponent, a Republican, John McCain, had a wealth of experience when he was running for office. And then she said that Obama just had a speech that he gave in 2004, from what I remember. This woman had zero respect for this man. Her displeasure, her dismissive attitude towards Obama was apparent in all of those debates that she had with him in '08. But yet this man is running around here campaigning for her. I can't respect that. I can't respect it, and it's a shame that this is the person that is the Democratic nominee. This whole process was rigged from the beginning. It was rigged to make sure that she was the nominee. It was rigged against Bernie Sanders from the beginning. And there are plenty of articles that talk about this, how the Democratic National Committee was really behind Hillary Clinton from the beginning. But, we don't have to vote for Hillary. All these Democrats and even progressive independents, you don't have to vote for Hillary Clinton. And, again, I'm not voting for her. I'm here in Maryland, and, many people say, well, a vote for a third party candidate is a vote for Donald Trump. That's not true. Especially here in a state like Maryland that's overwhelmingly Democratic. if I decide to vote for a third party candidate, that's really not going to affect the outcome of the election. More likely than not, Hillary Clinton will probably win the vote here in Maryland. So for people to say, well, that's a wasted vote is ridiculous. I mean, I think that people should vote for the best candidate. They should not be bullied and intimidated into voting for Hillary Clinton. And they damn sure shouldn't vote for Donald Trump. He represents everything that's wrong with this country. He represents bigotry. He represents racism. He represents sexism. He represents intolerance. He's nothing but a modern day example of Hitler. His animus and hatred towards Muslims is despicable. So there's no way in hell that I would vote for him either. But those are my thoughts about this whole situation. It just seems like the power elite, they have put everything in order to make sure that this woman, Hillary Clinton, is protected. That she, become this next president of the United States. And, although I don't have proof of this, it just seems like Donald Trump was put into position to make it easier for this woman to get elected. And as I said in a prior video, there's, evidence that Bill Clinton actually talked Donald Trump into running for office. He actually encouraged Donald Trump to run. And I don't think that's an accident. These people are conniving. These people are shisty. So those are just my opinions about this issue. I think that this whole investigation stinks. I think that the whole process is suspect and is questionable. And no person in their right mind should vote for somebody so dishonest as Hillary Clinton. So those are my thoughts. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.